Hello and welcome to block cache video. In this video, I'll tell you about block cache in general, cacheable and non-cacheable blocks, parameters that can be supplied to improve block caching, and invalidation. For demonstration, I created several blocks and each of them is representing a separate approach to caching. In this video, we'll take a look on two of them. And first, let's open product block. So, this block is rendered on product page and is identifying if product is lucky or not. I'm using an additional helper here that is just getting product price and verifying it with lucky info model. This block is declared in catalog product view frontend layout and it has just class and name for declaration. The class itself doesn't have any functions related to cache. So by default, this block will not be cached in block cache. And such approach can be applied if parent block is cached or if the block is updated frequently and doesn't need to be cached, or if you are relying to page cache instead of block cache. Now let's take a look on the second block, and this is category block. That does exactly the same thing, but for category. The helper here that is used to get the lucky information is summing up all product prices in the category and defines if some is lucky or not. However, this block is implementing several functions that are used for caching. And first is the most important. Get cache lifetime. By default, this function will return null. However, you can change it, either supplying cache underscore lifetime key to data of the block or implementing the function that will calculate and return cache lifetime. If cache lifetime is greater than 0, the block will be cached in block cache. And here I have some sample value for a caching. Second important function for block cache is get cache key. And this is the key that will be used to save and retrieve the block cache from cache storage. It has to be unique for blocks with unique contents. So here I'm using name in layout and category ID. The third function used by cache is get cache key info, and this function will be used only if cache key is not specified. So if cache key is not set, is not returned by function, or is not set to data of the block, the get cache key info will be called to generate cache key, and by default it is returning name in layout. By implementing this method, you can add more values to array of cache key info if you would like it to be generated from array. However, if you have specified get cache key function for your block, you don't need to care much about get cache key info. The third function is get cache tags, and this is important for invalidation. Because cache key is used for saving and retrieving of block, but cache tags are used for invalidation, so they should match with cache tags in models that will trigger invalidation of block cache. For this block, we would like to use the cache tags from category, and we'll get current category, get cache tags. The category will return the tags related to the category, and when the category model will be saved, when it will be changed, the cache storage will remove our block by tags from the cache. And finally, there is get identities function. Get identities is used both by block cache and full page cache. By default, if cache tags are not specified, if we're using default function call or not specifying cache tags at all, then the fallback will be to get identities, and get identities will be, so identities provided by getIdentities function will be used as cache tags, and actually they are pretty much the same. Identities also should be retrieved from the models involved in block rendering. In my case, my block is depending only on one category. However, if your block is including more modules, you would like to get identities from all of them and merge them to one array. When the models will be saved, first block cache will be invalidated because original getCacheTags implementation will fall back to getIdentities, and second full page cache will be invalidated by direct getIdentities call. Thank you, and in the next video we'll talk about full page cache.